Hi there, it's Myra again, and I'm here to share with you my new obsession with making multicolored yarn. And I've done this before using flowers and washing soda, and I did a whole video about it if you want to check it out. But lately I've been using iron in an after bath. Now I've normally used iron as a mordant, so it's like alum. With alum you get brighter colors, and with iron you usually would get like a darker color, or with some dyes, instead of a yellow dye, the iron turns the dye green. So that's how I normally use iron. But lately, because I've been doing so many avocado dyes, I've been wanting to play with iron, because with iron, avocado gives a purple gray. So what do you need to do this? It's super simple. You need your completed dye. So right now I have avocado dye, and I have my completed avocado dyed skeins, this beautiful pink, and they're in water. I have my iron mordant. You can buy this, or you can try making your own with rusty nails and vinegar. I've never done it, but I hear it works. This was gifted to me, and as you can see, I only have a tiny bit left. And I have a jar, and the reason I'm using a jar is because I don't want to change all of my dye bath, because I don't need all of my dye bath to do this experiment. I only need a little. So I'm going to pour some of my dye bath into this jar and then change the dye in this jar with iron. And the towels are here in case I make a spill. Oh, and you may have also noticed that I am outside, and that is because iron can be irritating. So you want to have plenty of ventilation, and if you're really sensitive to metallic salts or strong smells, you may also want to use gloves or a face mask. First, I have my dye. This has already been warmed. It's not hot, just warm. Let's see if I spill any. Okay, that's a good amount. And now I have my iron. Because I'm using such a small amount, I really only need like a little pinch of an iron. Normally I'd have a spoon, but I forgot one. So I'm just gonna go like this and add just a little bit. As you can see, I'm not measuring. This is all about playing around and being creative. And I'm gonna swirl it, and I'm gonna watch the color of the dye. It's going from like a hot fruit punch kind of pinky color, and it's going to slowly turn darker and darker, and I want it to look purple. I say that's good enough. Now if I don't like the color, all I have to do is pull out my skein, add a little more, and try again. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to put in half the skein, and this is really where there are no rules. You're just going to play around, have fun, do whatever you want. So I'm going to take my skein nice and wet, and I'm going to dip it in, and you're going to see instantly how it changes that color. You can also see why I don't need very much dye to do this, and why a mason jar is a great tool to have in your dye stash. Okay, I'm going to squeeze some of this out and see how it looks. It's definitely churning color. It's definitely getting darker, so I'm just gonna leave this in here for a little bit, like this. And I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Oh yeah. Can you see this? This is like a big change in color. Isn't that cool? So this is all about playing, having fun, and getting creative with making multicolored yarn. The only thing I would say with iron is that you don't want to leave your skein in for too long, and you don't want to do it on heat, because iron can weaken the yarn. But other than that, just totally have fun and do what you want. I'm actually going to do another skein.